Hey guys, welcome back. Ethan here. How are you doing? So today we're going to be playing some Boku no Roblox. My last videos did pretty well, and today we're going to do sort of another review thing. But you know how everyone's like, the sleeping quirk is easily the best farming quirk. It's not. I'm just gonna say that. It's not bad. It's pretty good. If you have the sleeping quirk and it's your first quirk ever and you're just like, is it good? Yes, I would definitely keep it. It's a pretty good calming quirk. It's one of the best. If you didn't watch my last video, it was about Melon Simulator. It was really terrible, and it's not up here anymore. We actually found another really terrible game. Only 15% people like it. The other dislikes. But we're going to sort of review this, and then we're going to spin again and review that one, and then spin again and review that one. It's going to be a triple review, people. So this time, we're going to start with Somnambulist. Can't pronounce it either. You're not alone. So the first thing is a gas shot. You don't have to have any stats for this one. It compresses some pink gas and throws it. Players hit by this attack will fall asleep. So they're like, okay, so you fall asleep and then you shoot them again and they fall asleep again. But if it's anything but like a villain or lower, I mean, a weak villain or lower, it doesn't work because villains are faster than weak villains, and bosses can do like the smashing thing, and that also does damage to you. So this one does exactly double your strength. It's not bad. Sorry, you didn't see that. But it takes exactly 5 seconds to refresh, and that's how long they go. It goes in the way of your cursor, so if your cursor isn't there, then it won't go there. It's a decent aiming mechanism. You can, it shoots a little around your body to do that as well. And then they fall asleep, and you can do it again if you time it perfectly. It's not terrible. The next one does triple your 50 strength. So if you just got, then it does 150 damage, which isn't too bad. It's called gas spread. It shoots the thing except everywhere in like a sort of circle area, and it does a very like. It's not bad, like, it's pretty good. So, I think it also takes 5 seconds to do, whoa. Yeah, if you're sideways, it does that too. So, let's actually see how long it takes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, it lasts for about 6.5 seconds, and then you stop in 6.5 seconds. So, you can shoot about how far, you shoot about how far it goes. So here, let's check it out. So you shoot about that far. Oh, never mind, you shoot much farther. But you know, so it's not bad. It does triple the damage, so since I have 2,000, yeah, it does quite a bit. It almost one-shots the villain. So it's not too shabby for me. It's good for using it, and then if they haven't fallen asleep yet, with the gas trap, you can do gas spread, and it's pretty useful. I'm saying it's one of the best things you can do. Of the 4 things, I think it's either the first or second best. The next is called gas spray, and the only reason you would use this if you're running out of the other 2, because the damage is terrible, the range is terrible, everything about it is terrible. You can use it like this, and no one can touch you. And it's not bad. It lasts for 6 seconds, which is also not the best. Also, you can run like this, and it looks super cool. And you could just troll people a lot. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. It's like the worst thing. So I probably wouldn't use this. The only reason is if these 2 are on cooldown because you accidentally used both of them at the same time or something. And you're like, I need to make them fall asleep. So gas spray would be pretty useful for that. The next one, you need 150 agility. This one's the last one. This one's about tied with gas spread. It does about 45% more damage. So this would automatically die. So instead of 6,000, it does 8,000. So it's about 25% better, except a little bit more, so maybe like 35. It's not 50% better. So it's pretty useful. Just like, so this would automatically kill it. If you're close to not bad. So this ability, you can judge me down in the comments below. I'd rate it a for farming. I'd rate it about an 8, which isn't terrible for a common thing. In fact, it's pretty good. The only thing I would rate better would be clones and pop off for farming, and probably I don't know about and overhaul. So it's the 4th best. It's not terrible. Why I think clones is better is because you don't have to get your hands dirty, and it's actually pretty good for killing Tomura. So, you know, it's not too shabby. You don't have to have a lot of defense for clones, and that's why I sort of like it bad. And this can glitch, and they don't fall asleep, and then you automatically die. So that's what's sort of annoying. The next one we're going to see, I don't even know. I'm not a psychic or anything, which are fake. But anyways, Dr. Jennifer. Hello, would you like to change your quirk for 5,000 cash? Absolutely, Dr. Jennifer. Your quirk is, go ahead, electrification. So, this normally gets, that's annoying, what the heck, dude? A bad name for itself, but it can do a decent amount of stuff. So, the first thing is, electric blast, and it's not that good. It's just, it does a decent amount of damage. Let's actually see how much damage it does. If it doesn't even do, like, actually, it might be one of the worst quirks ever. I'm never excited to say electrification. I don't know exactly. It can go a decent amount. It one-shots criminals, of course. Silly me. Let's see how much damage it does. Oh, that's actually quite a bit of range. So it does about 75%, but that's a lot of range, guys. That's a lot of range. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, that's quite a bit of range. So, like, that much range, which isn't bad. It's not too shabby. So it takes 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds, which isn't too shabby. Actually, it's pretty good. The next thing is electric combat, which is a terrible. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I guess it's not terrible, but it just doesn't combine. If it was like with shock absorption, it would be OP. But like, or clones, just it's not good. They'll become stunned temporarily. I guess it's not bad for like a boss. Okay, so this is exactly like Somnambulist. Exactly like Somnambulist, the ability. I think you even need the same amount of strength. Okay, so it's exactly like Somnambulist. Exactly like the spread out, and it stuns it as well, but it just doesn't stun as long. It's half the strength. If a Somnambulist guy and they could only do this, it does, I think it might have a little bit more range. I'm not 100% sure. It definitely goes out faster because the Somnambulist ability goes down out to here and then goes to here. I think it does have a little bit more. And you don't need as much strength to use it. It does actually the same amount of damage as well. That was scary. So, you know. But the next one is called Electric Teleport. You need 50 strength for this one. And it does, I think, I'm not 100% sure how far you can teleport. It takes quite a bit of time to do it. I think it had, sorry. I think it does the same amount of damage as the shot, except you go with it. I wouldn't really see why this would be useful. Why would you would want damage with it? The last one is full discharge, and this one has quite a bit of range. I like it. So let's see what it does. So you charge up a little bit. You can get damaged in this point, which you wouldn't think you'd be able to, but you get damage while going freaking like Super Saiyan, which okay, so I just saw why the electric teleport would be useful. If you aim it down and some guys are coming at you, you can stun them and then like do that and then do the full discharge, which takes forever, I may add, to charge up. It has a lot of range. It's about as much as the Disassembling World and Overhaul ability. But that's it. Electric's not the best. But if you have it and it's your first quirk, that good. Yeah. One of the things that people definitely underestimate, it's a comment, it's voice. Voice used to do the most damage, I think, no duh, but and it's not that good. It's just medium damage, just medium and just a blazer. So Tomura. Did I call him Todoroki before? I'm so cringy. So you zoom all the way in and you fire this way, and then you fire this way, and then you fire this way. If you didn't do the decay floor, it's not bad, but then you fire this way, and it does a decent amount of damage. And that's the OP part with it, and it does double your rank too. Like, it's good. The next one is called Naval Barrage. So this one's, you can combine with it, and it shoots 3, maybe only 1. So you fly right above them with this ability, and then you're in midair and you shoot that, and it does a decent amount of damage. Actually, let's see how much damage it does. I think it used to fire 3. May have done a small revamp on that. Yeah, it just doesn't do too much. It's just not very good. They don't want it to be too good, so it's just not. If you get this one first try, I probably wouldn't recommend that. Yeah, you have to be really good at aiming and for it to be decent, so I wouldn't recommend this one. This does the most damage, more damage than this, but the next one is actually I'm sort of excited about because this one has quite a bit of range. One of the most ranges of any straightforward ability. It's like the Heck Fire ability. And you shoot the laser, and it goes like insane. I don't know if it can hit all 3 of these guys, but if it does, this is a fame grinding tactic that only savages like me use. I'm so cringy. Okay, so you can go up here and go right in front of this guy. I think it still hits him. And it shoots, and it hit all those guys pretty easily, actually. Well, and let's see if I can. So yeah, if you had an auto typer and you just had, hold on. You have to aim pretty correctly, but what am I doing? Yeah, so that's 3. That's like, how much fame? Here, let's see how long it takes to, so hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. 10 seconds, which, 10 seconds for 6, so 3 times 6 is 18 every 10 seconds. That's like a fame a second. It's like 2 fames a second. Okay, that's pretty much the end of the video. The most OP thing probably here was probably Somnambulist. Those were just like some common abilities that you guys might be thinking about switching out. You're just not 100% sure. You're welcome. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't in the beginning of the video, please like and subscribe. Comment down below any other games you guys want to see me play or do like a sort of review on. My secret is Explosion, because it's great. I haven't actually had Dofa or Half Hot Half Cold, the revamped version, or actually the revamped version Dark Shadow, but what if you could turn into a giant like demon in Dark Shadow? That'd be pretty cool. Well, I'll see you guys later. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, my signature thumbs up. See ya!